Okay, we're back here. Some other points just to make. Like I was saying, I'm gonna shoot some federal papers this year. And then I'm also gonna mix it up a little bit with the federal high overalls. I'm gonna try that this round, just as a backup round. Last year, all the years before, pretty much shot Winchester AA's. Heavy loads and light loads, just depending on, and they're great. I'm just trying something different. Full choke, pretty much always a full choke. This is a Mueller choke. I have some Briley's and I have the Krieghoff ones. I patterned them all, and to be honest with you, they all kind of throw a nice dense pattern. Nothing is really better or worse than anything. I kind of like the Mueller. It's a little bit longer. It's black. I don't know. I just kind of stuck with it. I'm not opposed to trying some different chokes and things like that. I have a stock lock on here, so recoil isn't really an issue no matter what I shoot. It all feels kind of the same, to be honest with you. A lot of it's psychological preference. Try some new things out. So we're going to shoot a little bit here from the Station 1. Pull. 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 So there was 5. I hit them all pretty good. Station 1, I kind of keeping like a little bit more of a neutral, maybe quarter turn, as I would from Station 1 and Station 3. I kind of put my feet about the same. But as I go down, they typically open up a little bit towards 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But for some reason on Station 1, I don't want to be way open, but I don't want to be closed. And I kind of do 1 and 3 the same. It's probably because of my eye. I'm shooting off my right eye, so I gotta position my center of vision a little bit more differently than maybe a 2-eyed shooter. So I do that from 1 and 3, and then down the line. And like on Station 1, so again, I'm holding in terms of high and low off the back of the house. In terms of left and right, I'm hanging over about a foot or two off of the front of the house outside. I feel like it lets me see the big picture a little bit better rather than being in more. Then I feel like I'm looking across the house. So I kind of set myself up a foot or two off to the left from Station 1, and then as I get down closer, I bring them back in and then back farther apart. Pull. 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 Okay, so there's 5 more. I was pretty straight with them. Another point that I line up my beads. I stack my beads a little bit, so the front bead is a little higher than the mid bead. I like this green glow. I just put a couple dabs of silicone, and it's magnetic, but it doesn't stick on here. This is titanium, so it's not going to stick. So I dabbed a couple of dots of some all-purpose silicone, and it comes off with heat. And the white seems to glare for me, and I like green on everything. My handguns, my shotguns, anything. My eye picks up the green well. And a lot of people say, well, you're not looking at the bead, and I'm not. I line it up, and as soon as I get my hold points and I get my soft focus out there, that green is a ghost. My eyes are out there. When I pull the trigger, my eyes are on the orange or the clay. But I know where my barrel's at. I can know if I'm behind it, ahead of it, above it. That green, little bit of green, it's just a blur, and it just lets me kind of know over here, over there. I'm not aiming at it. My eyes don't jump from the orange to the green and pull the trigger like a rifle. I mean, they do, and I'll miss. But I have really good barrel awareness, and I just like the green. I don't know. People like the white. Some people say cut them off. I don't know. You shoot skeet or you shoot sporting clays or anything, you gotta have some barrel awareness. I do, and I just like it. So it's just a preference. Pull. I'm just gonna reset the machine for 1 second. Pull. 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 You know, on a side note, Station 1 and Station 5. I do sometimes like to drop the bead down in terms of my hold points. I like to, I do drop it down a little bit. I feel like it allows me to see that clay come out one way or the other. So I do kind of dig it out a little bit more on Station 1 and 5, but not much. It might be 6 inches, like there, you know, on there, just a bead's worth back here. But I'm slowly trying to learn to just kind of keep them all like on a turret and not be down too low. And that's how I can avoid a lot of the gun movement. And also, I'm liking these high overalls, and I'm liking the papers. Everyone always says the papers have a sweet kind of gummier smell, and these are like more of a firecracker smell, and boy, is that true. But I like them both, so I feel like I'm going to stick with papers, federal papers and federal high overall for my shells this year, probably depending on how much I buy and where I get them at and stuff like that. Pull. Pull. I'm going to scoot over Station 2. I'm just going to back you guys over here a minute. Pull. 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 So station 2, I don't know, somewhere generally between the front corner and the middle when it comes to my hold points. I'm looking just above, soft focusing just above. Like I said, depending sometimes on the clouds and the sun and the environment and the plays, I might be a little bit more to the right or a little bit to the left, but I'm kind of splitting between the corner and the middle right there. Same concept. My bead's probably on the back of the house, lining it up. Soft focus out, call pull, pause and wait. Also, I do try to let my eyes settle for 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi before I call pull. I feel like if I just put the gun up and move fast at the pace of the squad, I don't get a good focus. So I do kind of count a 1 Mississippi, 2 Mississippi. Pull. 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 That one was nice. Pull. All right, so that was station 1 and station 2. Same concepts as before, just working on hold point, soft focus, where the gun's at in my shoulder, not moving before I call the bird. And well, video will show, I may have, but I know it's better than before. And I missed one there. I think I only missed a couple during this whole session for today. So I'm happy with, obviously I'm happy with the ammo. I'm happy with the pattern and everything. So I'm gonna maybe just mess around a little bit from the 22-yard line, and we'll recap later on.